Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Monica, and in today's video I am going to go over the new releases for November and my TBR. So let's get into it. We're going to just jump into the books and not talk about how weird it is that we are going into November, and pretty soon we're going to be going into 2026. So let's just get into the books. First book that's releasing on November 1st is Say It Isn't Snow by Veronica Eden. There's no news of an audiobook, but we're going to have an ebook and paperback. And then on November 3rd is Merrily Ever After by Catherine Walsh. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrator is Colum Gleason and Rosin Rankin. And I hope I said their names correctly. Also, November 3rd is Bossing My Holiday by Jay Salmon. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know about an audiobook. Nothing has been talked about. So November 4th is going to be a very, very busy release day. So I'm just going to say from here, from the first one I'm going to talk about all the way till when I say November 5th or whatever the next date is on this list, it's going to be November 4th. Okay, so starting off with an audiobook release only on November 4th is Rope the Moon by Ava Hunter. This is book 2 in her Runaway Ranch series. I have been waiting years for this audiobook to come out, and the narrators are Jason Clark and Emma Wilder. Also releasing on that date is Empire of Dawn by Jay Kristoff. This is book 3 in the Empire of Vampire series. This is not a romance. We all know that. I'm interested in it. I haven't read the first 2, but I am interested in it. I just need to be in the right headspace. So it's going to have hardcover, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Damian Lynch and Shakira Shute. Next one is Love You Mean It by Laura Pavlov. This is book 2 in the Blushing series. I think this might be a re-release. I'm not quite sure, but I do know that it's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrators are Connor Crayas and Aaron Mallon. Then Sinbin by Chelsea Curto. It's going to have ebook and paperback. There's no word on an audiobook or narrators. Nothing's been announced for that one. Then Shifting Gears by Jazz Forrester. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrator is Crystal Hammond. Then Blackthorn by J.T. Geisinger. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, audiobook, and I think it actually might have hardcover too. The narrators are going to be Connor Crayas, Tara Lagala, and Veronica Pace. Now, she was going to go on a book tour, and then today on her Instagram, unfortunately her husband is sick, and my heart goes out to her, and I hope he gets better soon. A Queen's Match by Catherine McGee. This is book 2 in a Queen's Duet series, and it's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrator is Imogen Wild. Thrown for a Loop by Serena Bowen. This is book 1 in the New York Legends series, and it's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrators are Brooke Bloomingdale and Ryan Hudson, and I've already listened to this one. I got an ALC of it, and I gave it 4.5 stars. I really, really enjoyed this one, and I would recommend you pick it up on November 4th. See, I snuck that in there. And then Meddling Under the Mistletoe by Melissa Grace. It is going to have ebook and paperback. I do not know about an audiobook. What Happens This Christmas by Danny Ryan is going to have ebook and paperback. Do not know anything about an audiobook as well. Nothing's been announced. The Holiday Hate Off by Angela Casella. It's book 1 in the Hideaway Harbor series, and it's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know anything about an audiobook. So moving on to Bad Bishop by LJ Shin. This is book 1 in the Society of Villains series. I guess this is a new series for her. Anyway, it's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrators are Corvin King and Lucy Rivers. The House of Sapphire by Melissa Marr. It's going to have probably hardback, audiobook, and an ebook, and the narrator is Rebecca Solar. And I actually like Rebecca Solar. She's a really good narrator. He Knows When You're Awake by Attila Hensley. It's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrators are Rock Engel and Jillian Mackey, and that title alone makes me want to pick it up. Beautiful Revenge by Bryn Asher. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know anything about an audiobook. Nothing's been announced. The Sacred Space Between by Callie Reed. It's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrators are Harley Vivish and Cora Kink. These Violent Delights by Madeline Rue. It's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrator is Susie Reich. Fallen City by Adrienne Young. This is book 1 in the Fallen City duology. It's going to have more likely hardcover, ebook, and paperback, and the narrators are Dylan Riley Fitzpatrick and Leela Basak. Next one I'm really excited for is called Ladies in Waiting. This is to celebrate Jane Austen's 250th birthday, and it's Jane Austen's unsung characters, and it has a bunch of authors, so I think these are like short stories. The first author is Adriana Trigini, Diana Quincy, Audrey Bozzella, Emily Harding, Eleanor Littman, Sarah McLean, Louisa James, and Karen Dukas. And it's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and I don't know about narrators, but I'm super excited about this one. Ship of Spells by H. Leighton Dixon. It's going to have all the releases, audiobook, paperback, and ebook, and the narrator is Justice Bolding. Leave You Hanging by Lainey Hatcher. This is book 4 in the Kirby Falls series, and it's going to have ebook and paperback. No word on an audiobook. So the last book releasing on November 4th is A Holly Brown Christmas by Samantha Chase. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrator is Sarah Welburn. Then on November 6th is Christmas Catch by Hannah Gray. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know about an audiobook. Then also on November 6th is When We Breathe by Kristen Proby. This is books 4.5 in the Blackwell's Montana series. This one is polyamorous, and it is going to be short and sweet, and it's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrators are Avery Karras, Sean Masters, and Aiden Snow. If You Claim Me by Helena Hunting. This is book 5 in her Toronto Terror series. I believe this is the last one. It's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrators are Kat Auden and Jason Clark. I got the ARC of this, not the ALC, because unfortunately the ALC was not available, but that's okay. I read this one in a day. I gave it 5 stars. This one was a very good ending to a really good series. So moving on to what's releasing next on November 6th, and it's Sleigh Bells and Snowstorms by Claire Kingsley. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are going to be Shane East and CJ Bloom. Also releasing on November 6th is 'Tis the Season for a Cowboy by Ava Hunter. This is going to have ebook and paperback. I do not know about an audiobook. And then Pastries and Pints by Allie Winters. This is book 2 in the Aurora Bakery series, and it's going to have ebook and paperback. I do not know about an audiobook as well. And we have a few more on November 6th. So the first one is Princess of Pride by Tara Galina, and it's going to have ebook and paperback. No word on an audiobook. Then Money Shot by Eden Finley and Saxon James. This is definitely going to be MM, and it's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know about an audiobook as well. The last one releasing on November 6th is Hit the Ground by Julia Wolf. It's going to have ebook and paperback, and I know the audiobook will definitely be coming later. Also releasing on November 7th is the Christmas Playbook by S. Mastery and S.J. Silvis. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Rose Dario and Lee Samuels. Also releasing on November 7th is Dear December by Kelsey Woods. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I do not know about an audiobook. Releasing on November 7th is The Holiday Figures by Evie Alexander. This is book 2 in the Hideaway Harbor series. So this series, we already had one before this, and now we're going to continue to have them throughout the month. It's different authors, different stories, same month, same world. The last one releasing on November 7th is Beauty by Brittany Nicole. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are going to be Savannah Peachwood and Alex Kidd. And this one is actually book 5 in her Boston Bolts hockey series. So releasing on November 11th is This Heart by Kelly Elliott. It's book 4 in the Moose Vilch series. It's going to have ebook and paperback. No word on an audiobook. Then releasing on November 11th is Splintered Kingdom by Gretchen Powell Fox. It's book 2 in the Shattered Crown series. It's going to have all the releases, ebook, paperback, and audiobook. And the narrator is Dan Cale. Releasing on November 11th is Wild Scottish Charm by Trisha O'Malley. This is book 8 in the Enchanted Highlands series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrators are going to be Amy Landon and Will Watt. Also releasing on November 11th is The Reluctant Reaper by Mary Janice Davidson. It's going to have ebook and paperback, no word on audiobook or the narrators. So we have a few more on November 11th. So the next one releasing on November 11th is The Marriage Narrative by Claire Kahn, and it's going to have ebook and paperback, and there's no word on an audiobook. Then Between Two Kings by Lindsay Straub. It's book 2 in the Split and Swallow series. This is the Vasquez romance. I haven't read it. Anyway, it's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are going to be Aaron Wood and Elena Wolf. Also releasing on November 11th is Freeing the Wild by Paisley Hope. It's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook. No narrators have been announced. Also releasing on November 11th is Your Knife, My Heart by KM Moronova, and I really think I butchered that name, and I'm sorry. It's book 1 in the Dark Forces series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Isabel Turner and Walker Williams. The last book on November 11th is The Holiday Whoopee by Sarah L. Hudson. This is book 3 in the Hideaway Harbor series. No audiobook, but there will be an ebook and a paperback. Then releasing on November 13th is The Last Wish of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. This is book 2 in the Courting of Bristol Keats series, and it's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrator is Brittany Presley. Releasing on November 13th is You'll Be Mine by Piper Rain, and it's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Christine Lankin and Sean Masters. Releasing on November 13th is Dreaming of a Cowboy Christmas by Anne Einerson. This is going to be super cute, and it is going to have ebook and paperback, and there is no audiobook that has been announced, so it probably will come later. The last book releasing on November 13th is Fight or Flight by Willow Dixon. This is book 3 in her Silvercrest U series. There is no news on an audiobook, but you're going to get ebook and paperback. Then releasing on November 14th is Better Not Pout by Maren Moore. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I did not hear anything about an audiobook, but it could happen. Then releasing on November 14th is The Holiday Post by L.B. Dunbar. This is book 3 in the Hideaway Harbor series, and it's going to have ebook and paperback, and I do not know about an audiobook. The last book releasing on November 14th is A Light So Blinding by Emma Hamm. This is book 2 in the Kingdom Below series. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know about an audiobook. Then releasing on November 16th is Winter's Fairy Tale by Maxine Moray. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrator is going to be Gloria Saunders. So back to the books. On November 18th, it's going to be a very big day as well for releases. So I'm just going to start naming them off. And I will tell you when the last book on November 18th is released, and then go on from there. So the first book releasing on November 18th is The Seven Rings by Nora Roberts. This is book 3 in her Lost Brides trilogy. I am seething for this book. This is my most anticipated read after reading the first 2 books in the series, which is The Inheritance and The Mirror. I really, really want to know what happens. My friend Christi from Christi Reads a Lot, she got a ALC. I applied for the ALC. I did not get it. I'm sad, but it's not unexpected. So, but she got it, and she's a very hit or miss with Nora Roberts, and she gave it a 4.5 stars. I am so much more excited about it when she's like, it lives up to the rest of the book series. So anyway, it's going to have hardback, ebook, and paperback, and the narrator is Brittany Presley, and I need that book now. The next book that's going to be released is A Love Like Christmas Time by Haley Frost. This is book 2 in her Wayward Hollow series, and I think the first one came out in October. Anyway, it's going to have ebook and paperback. There's no word on an audiobook. Then The Holiday Clause by Lydia Michaels. This is book 5 in the Hideaway Harbor series. It's going to have ebook and paperback. No word on an audiobook. Then Walking in Darkness by A.L. Jackson. This is going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are going to be Teddy Hamilton and Victoria Mee. This is book 2 in her paranormal or urban fantasy series, so you really need to read the first one before you read this one. So then The Honeymoon Phase by Amy Dawes. This is going to be book 3 in the Mountain Men Matchmaker series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Teddy Hamilton and Aaron Mallon. Violet Thistlewaite is Not a Villain Anymore by Emily Krempholz, and I probably butchered her name, so I'm sorry about that. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrator is going to be Emma Laggi, and I hope I said her name right as well. Then we're going to begin Hollow by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. This is book 1 in the Crowns of Hearts series. Listen, that is one of the most gorgeous covers I've seen in a long time. It's beautiful. So I kind of want to read it because of the cover. Anyway, it's going to have hardback and ebook. I don't know about an audiobook. Nothing's been announced. I can't find anything about it anywhere, so I'm not sure if it is or not. And we will be getting Brimstone by Callie Hart. This is book 2 in her Fae and Alchemy series. This is the sequel to Quicksilver, if you don't know that. And it's going to have all the releases. It's going to be hardcover, audiobook, and ebook. And the narrators are going to be Stella Bloom and Anthony Palmini. We're not even halfway through November 18th releases, but the next one is And Then There Was You by Sophie Cousins, and it's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrator is Carrie Gilbert. Secret Nights and Northern Lights by Megan Oliver. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrator is going to be Brittany Presley. Queens by Ivani Wright. This is book 5 in the female series. And it's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrators is Marcus Dominique and A.V. Page. Then Daddy Issues by Kate Goldbeck. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrator is Harley Quinn Smith. After Hours at Dooryard Books by Kat Sebastian. It is going to, I think this one is going to be MM. Anyway, I think this one might have an audiobook. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely going to have paperback and ebook. Single Dad Dilemma by Carly Swanson. This is book 2 in the King's series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Aiden Snow and CJ Bloom. This one is going to be on KU Read and Listen, so you can, if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can check it out and listen to it on Audible for free, or with your KU subscription. So then we're going to have an audiobook release only, so the ebook and the paperback is already out, and it's Burn Bright by Becca and Krista Ritchie. This is book 1 in their Cold Bolt Empire series. The book released, a month or 2 ago? Anyway, so we're going to get the audiobook now, and the narrators are going to be Andrea May and Alistair Hainsbridge. And the last book releasing on November 18th is I, Medusa by Ayana Gray, and it's going to have all the releases, hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrators are going to be Tyla Collier and Aries Imopi, and I probably butchered that, and I'm so sorry. Moving on to November 19th is Fake It Till Christmas by Claudia Borgoa. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know about an audiobook. I suspect it will. I just haven't heard anything, so I don't know. And then on November 19th is Between Secrets and Obsession by Brooke Fox. It's book 3 in the Between Us trilogy. And it's going to have ebook and paperback. I'm not sure about an audiobook. I haven't seen anything. On November 20th is Mountain Grump by S.J. Tilley. This is book 3 in our Mountain Men series. It's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook. However, we do not know who then the narrators are going to be because they have not been announced. Releasing on November 20th is Naughty or Nice by Ari Wright. This is book 6 in the MVP Most Valuable Pack series. This is Omegaverse, and it's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know about an audiobook, and I am kind of intrigued by this one. Another book that I am very much looking forward to getting my hands on is releasing on November 20th, and is Wilder Ranch by Lulu Moore. This is book 2 in the Valentine Nook Chronicles series. This one is the follow-up to her Christmas novella from last year. She teased the couple. We know it's surprise or secret baby, and he's part of the British aristocracy, and she is from small town Colorado. And yeah, I really want that book. So anyway, it's gonna have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. They have not announced the narrators yet. So the next 4 are all releasing on November 20th. They're part of a Amazon, I think, Read and Listen. It's a new short story series from Amazon that they do pretty much every season. So the first one in this series is Snow Place Like Home by Laura Pavlov. Then this next one is Merry and Bright by Ali Rosen. The next one after that is All Wrapped in You by Rosie Dannon. The last one is You Better Not Pout by Mia Sosa. They're probably going to have audiobook. Nothing's been announced. No narrators have been announced, but we're definitely getting an ebook and paperbacks. So then releasing on November 21st is The Holiday Grump by Anemi Amanda, and this is book 6 in the Holiday Harbor series. So this is the last one in that series. It's going to have ebook and paperback and no word on an audiobook. On November 21st is Only December by Noelle Adams. It's going to have ebook and paperback. I have not heard about an audiobook. Jen at the Book Refuge might know. I don't. So then the last book that's releasing on November 21st is Merry Mayhem by Erin Nicholas, and it was a surprise announcement. I saw it. I thought it looks really cute. So I DM'd her PA and I'm like, hey, when this going to be released? Because she didn't give me a release date, and she told me, and I was like, okay, can I put it in my video? She's like, yeah, please put it in your video. So I asked if there was an audiobook, and nothing so far. So, but it's going to have paperback and ebook, and it looks super cute. So let's move on to November 25th, and the first book releasing on that date is Dawn of Chaos and Fury by Melissa K. Rorick. This is book 4 in the Legacy series. I've mentioned this a few times. I think it's been pushed around a few times, so I'm not sure. But it's going to have paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Laura Horowitz and Christian Leatherman. Releasing on November 25th is Second Chance Romance by Olivia Day. This is book 2 in the Harlot's Bay series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrators are Stephen Dexter and Joy Nash. And releasing on November 25th is A Pack of Mistletoe by Veronica Samick, and it's going to have ebook and paperback. I don't know about an audiobook. Nothing's been announced. Then releasing on November 25th is Ember Eternal by Chloe Neal. This is book 1 in the Soul Burn Bright series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook. And the narrator is Imani Jade Powers. There's 2 more books releasing on November 25th. The first one is The Wicked by Rebecca Johnp. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrators are Jacqueline Kelso and Macario Catalano. The last book that's releasing on November 25th is The Marriage Method by Mimi Matthews. This is book 2 in the Crinoline Academy series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrators are going to be Elizabeth Nolden and Will Watt. The last book that I have that's releasing in November, on November 27th, is Not a Bed of Roses by Roxy Collins. And it's going to have ebook and paperback, no words on a audiobook. So that's it for all the new releases that are releasing in November. I know I'm definitely missing stuff. It's just a lot. So, but let's go on to my TBR. And the first book that I'm going to be reading is for a book club, and it's Blue Smoke by Nora Roberts. This is a reread for me, and I'm okay with it. I absolutely loved this book, and it actually has a Lifetime movie attached to it. So there you go. So the next book is a book club pick, and it's The Last Hellion by Loretta Chase. I am a little wary of this one, but we shall see, and that's for the Historical Hellions. So the next book on my TBR is a book club pick, and it's for the Leave It to the Pros book club by Christi and Tori. They run it, and the Diamond Eye by Kate Quinn was picked. However, they probably might change it. I don't know, but for right now, they said it's the Diamond Eye. So that is on my TBR, and hopefully they don't change it because I was able to get it off my Libby app. And the next book I'm absolutely reading, and if you've watched this video any length of time, or you've been in my channel any length of time, you know this is on my TBR, and it is The Seven Rings by Nora Roberts. This is the last book. This is my most anticipated read. I am just seething to get that book. Another book I've been really dying to get is Brimstone by Callie Hart. After I read Quicksilver in March, I loved Quicksilver. I am so excited to see what she does, and I still remember it. So, and then the next book on my TBR is Wilder Ranch by Lulu Moore. I mean, I've been anticipating this book since last December, so I'm very excited to get to that one. And then Rope the Moon by Ava Hunter. I have been waiting for this audiobook for years, so you know I'm going to be listening to it sooner rather than later. And then the next book on my TBR is Between Wrath and Mercy by Jess Weisskopf. This is the last book on my paranormal romantasy TBR for 2025. It's a thick girl, but I'm also a little put off by the length, but everybody says this is fantastic, and I'm in a romantasy mood, so now's the time to read it. And the last book I need to get to, and this is on my backlist TBR for 2025, is Rewrite Our Story by Kat Singleton. I love her billionaire romances, and I want to see what she does with a small town romance. So those are the books that I'm committing to, and those are the new releases. Let me know what I missed down below for the new releases, because I'm positive I missed something. Let me know if you're participating in any of these book clubs, or if any of these books sound great to you. Let me know all the things. And if you made it this far in this video and you let me know that you're here, please leave me a turkey emoji, because we're getting into Thanksgiving and it's not quite for Santa Claus yet. And until next time, my friends, happy reading. Bye.